Hello, everybody. I hope happy Leo season. First of all, it is time for busting out, shining, showing, sharing, loving, all that stuff. This video, I wanted to just share my personal experience with depression, as it's been something that I have had to deal with ever since I was young. It's been something that's been consistent in my life, but at this point I'm understanding it more, and I'm learning how to combat, and I'm learning how to assist myself so that I can pull myself out of these dark times or situations when those things do arise. So, first of all, depression is it's very common, and a lot of people don't talk about it, which is, in my opinion, the first mistake. And it's obviously hard because you are trapped in this mental prison, so to speak, of your own thoughts and your own worries and your own fears, your own doubts and your own sadness. And it creates a separation. We begin to separate ourselves because we become so encapsulated in this dark space that we feel that we are trapped, we are lost, and we are not worth anything. And we can even harm ourselves or think about harming ourselves, which is so far from what we are here to be doing. We are one huge collective. I view it as like a big sphere of light, and we each have and hold a part in that sphere. So when we become separated, or we become lost in darkness, or we don't pull ourselves out or reach out for help, we are causing our beautiful sphere of light to become darker and not as bright and vibrant as it could be, because it needs you, it needs me, it needs him, it needs her, it needs everybody to be at a high vibratory state for the sphere to be as bold and bright as possible. And you are given a life, you are here for a purpose, and you are not here to be selfish and take that away. Because we are all one, you're not just, you may be in your head, that may be a simple and easy solution to get out, but it's not over. You come back, you learn your lessons again, and it does not make it go away. But it can become, there's different levels, and in my head, in my mind, and a lot of people may agree, depression is a disorder or a dis-ease of the mind. So what that means is something in your mental body, emotional body, one of your energetic fields needs to be recalibrated. There may be blockages that need to be cleared. There may be a diet that could assist you, eating healthier foods for you, because foods contribute to our thought forms as well. Whatever we're eating, whatever we're ingesting, that's going to fuel us. It's going to fuel us in a positive or negative way depending on what we're intaking. So that's very important to know. We are what we eat. So if we're eating low vibrational, GMO, chemically processed food, we are putting that in our body. So we're opening our vessel to being programmed by whatever, versus us programming with what we need, with nature, with natural high vibratory foods. So all I want to say really is, if you find yourself at this low point where it's seeming that nobody is a shining face and everyone is against you, and you have nowhere to turn, that is your mind telling you that, and you need to rethink, you need to re-perspective, change your perspective around, and go out and embrace people. You need to open up to somebody, because that opening, what you're doing when you're holding on to these depressive feelings is you're adding more and more to these little dark balls, these blockages. You're feeding that versus letting it out of your body. So when you just keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it, it's going to get bigger and bigger. You're going to seem like you're in a darker and darker corner, and you're going to begin to feel like you don't want to be here anymore because there is no way out. The way out is opening up and speaking up, as truth always sets us free. So opening up about this, and don't be embarrassed, because we are all human here. I don't care what anyone says. We've all been to so many similar points in our lives. We can relate on some level. If someone does not give you the genuine, care, loving reaction that you deserve, because you deserve that, you find someone else, or you find groups. Something for me, I've never been to a doctor for my depression or anything like that. I've never been medicated, but I've always had this inner knowing in me that there's something else. This is not it. There's no end of the road here. So I looked into energetic healing. I've looked into shamanism. I've looked into Reiki, which is a form of energetic healing, and I've looked into raising my personal vibration, because when we raise our personal vibration, that is when these diseases of the mind start to fade and they start to crumble. And that's what we want, because we are naturally high vibrational beings. It's getting the programs that we need, the programs that serve us in our highest good and our highest purpose, that is going to assist us. And opening up and saying truth to anybody, anybody that will listen or that's willing to hear you out. Like, I'm at a really dark time right now, and I really need your assistance. And it's so courageous to be able to speak our truth, and that is a big problem in our world, is that people are ashamed of their beautiful bodies. They're ashamed of their beautiful vessel. They're ashamed of their emotions. And what gets rid of that shame is opening up and owning it. It is, one, very self-empowering, and two, you're releasing. Talking releases these things, and we are no longer holding on and harboring them within our vessel, which causes our minds to really go into this dark fog. And the dark fog, it's just a fog. It's not permanent. It's only permanent if our perspective is, this is permanent. This is what I'm going to have every single day. And I get it, being in those dark, dark times where you don't even want to get out of bed. You don't feel worthy to get out of bed. You don't feel like you have purpose here. And you just, maybe it's a change in course in life for you that you need to take. Maybe you need to start looking towards new things, something you've always wanted to do but been shy to. Fear is our mental prison. Fear. False expectations appearing real. Fear. And I'm taking that from Infinite Waters. I'm going to quote that from Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart. He is amazing. I definitely recommend watching his videos, especially if you are looking to take on a path of living in your truth and living your authentic self, which is also, in my opinion, a source of the depression. It's not living in our unique selves, in our authentic selves. And I understand that's hard. I'm an extremely empathetic person, which contributes to my depression. As this planet, we are working towards getting it to a high vibratory level. Again, a lot of StarSeeds here are here to assist that, and a lot of StarSeeds here are susceptible to depression because we are so sensitive to this low vibrational energy that is here on Earth right now. But we know, an inner knowing knows that this is not it, that we are here for bigger, greater purpose. No matter how hard, no matter what darkness approaches you, you are always protected. You are always surrounded in light. You come from source. You are that. And when you know that, when you feel that, you set yourself free, and you start living your authentic true self and path. The universe is not designed for us to fail. It's designed in our favor, for everything to work according to the divine plan, which we are all a part of. And when we realize that we are all a part of this bigger plan and bigger movement, we can step away from that selfishness. Like, oh, this is going on with me, and this and this and this and this, and we release. Because we can release that at any moment. Breathing exercises, guided meditations, I'm gonna just recommend right now, because meditation can seriously do some beautiful work to our vibrations. We can clear blockages in our body. We can teach ourselves to be more mindful. We can teach ourselves to sit in silence and really ground with the earth and ground with our energies here. Ground and stay bold and stay strong. And that is our right here. Occupying these vessels, it is our right to do that. And it is our right to be in highest service to each other. And that's why I want to share this video with you guys. You guys are not alone. Depression is extremely common. And open up your mouth. Open up your mouth. If you see someone, if someone comes to you, if you can, offer them a shoulder to cry on. Offer them what you can to assist them, because they're in a low point, and just you reflecting love and beauty and encouragement and inspiration can do so much to their vibration. We are all reflections of each other. So just someone that is feeling so good. Sorry, my phone died, but basically, when we are displaying a positive, vibratory, beautiful, happy reflection to someone else that does not feel that way, initially just on command, that will ignite within them, and it will cause them to see themselves in a new light, because they are being around a more positive and high vibration. So it's important to maintain our own selves so that we can be that for other people that need it. But for those that do suffer with depression currently, please speak out. Talk to somebody. Talk to me. I don't care. I'd love to help people. I love to assist people. So if you want to open up to me and get advice, that's fine. If anyone you feel comfortable with, do that. Write, be creative, sing, dance, anything you can to get your body moving and to get these blockages starting to stir up a little bit so that they can be dismantled. That's the most important part, getting these blockages dismantled so that your full flow can be there, and you can be this beaming, beautiful bloom of flower of light, because that's what you are. That's what we all are. We're here to ignite that within each other. And it makes me so sad to know that so many people are in that spot, and I've been in that spot. A lot of us have been in that spot, but we are here together combating this. And there's people that are there for you. There's people that are not cold. There's people that have open hearts and embody love and caring, and they want to help you out. They would much rather see you here than not here. And so many people would rather see that. Regardless of however you feel, you're meant to be here. You have a purpose, and no matter how low or dark you're feeling, you can always step out of that. Always. Even if you don't see it now, you will see it when you change your perspective, and when you are able to look beyond what is going on and what you're feeling here. And when you learn to really get out of body, and you learn that there's so much more here, you look at yourself and you're like, holy crap, I'm amazing, I'm beautiful, and there's so much potential for me to do so many things here. What am I doing? Sitting here doing this, being all upset and crying, and it's understandable. We are all in this together, and there's so many things that hurt us, and there's so many things us empaths can pick up on, but love's vibration is so strong, and I just want to fill this video with as much loving energy as I can for any of you that are feeling low, feeling down, embodying this Leo strength here, and this loving sun energy, this warmth, this warming sensation of beauty and love that I have for myself, my universe, my home, my fellow beings here, my family, my soul family, which we are all connected, and we all need to start assisting each other. If you're happy and you have a little smile to spare, or a hug to spare, or some type of art to spare, so you can give that out to the world to create a higher vibration. Why wouldn't you? Do not keep it all for yourself. And that's something I'm learning to how to get what I have and what I can offer out to who needs it, because even if you don't know it, a lot of people, they need all of us. We're all needed. We're these people that are in these dark situations, they need a little help. Offer them a hand. And it's okay to talk. It's okay to not be okay, because I mean, we're human and we go through stuff, so much stuff. And that's what makes us so beautiful and so powerful. The fact that we can go through so much and learn through experience and come out on top and come out bright and still be loving and embody a beautiful vibration and smile. It's just beautiful to be human, to have this opportunity in this life. And I'm so very thankful to be a part of this with each and every one of you. No matter at what point of awareness you are, no matter if I'm sounding like a wackatoo right now, I love you and I appreciate you, and you are beautiful and you are deserving and you are light. We are light. With that being said, I'm going to close this off, and I'm just going to send infinite amounts of love to you in your day, and warmth and peace and protection and light. And always remember, you are not alone here. You are not alone. We are never alone. We are full. We are thriving. We are love. Peace.